Welcome into the Recap Rush Hour for Monday, April 6th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears. Chevy, drive Chicago, and our great partners at Tasty Trade. Your online trading platform should be tastytrade.com. Massive change is finally coming to the Chicago Bulls organization. Say goodbye to Artūras Karnišovas and Marc Eversley, the executive VP and the general manager, both fired today by team president Michael Reinsdorf. As our guy Joe Cowley in the Sun-Times was reporting over the last week, front office jobs were on the line for the Bulls. Monday afternoon, the organization made it official as they fired both men from their posts. And according to a source Cowley has, both were on thin ice heading into the trade deadline. Back in February, concerns over the organization had reached Jerry Reinsdorf's desk. The embarrassment, Joe writes, of the Jaden Ivey incident was the final straw, leaving the Reinsdorfs no choice but to move on after 6+ seasons. In addition, Cowley said this today on our Bulls Recap Breaking News podcast. The Bulls' first priority is to do whatever it takes to keep Billy Donovan long-term with the franchise. That could be in a president or executive vice president role. That could be as the head coach. He will meet with the Reinsdorfs as soon as the regular season ends next week. Cubs will be without their top starter, Cade Horton. You heard the news after he left his start on Friday in Cleveland. If you missed it over the weekend, he is now officially on the 15-day injured list. We are awaiting imaging results from an MRI he took today. Cubs and Rays in Tampa this afternoon. Pitching matchup is Jamison Tyone and Shane McClanahan. Check the recap of that game out here on the channel. And if the news couldn't get any worse for the Cubbies, opening day starter Matthew Boyd also to the 15-day IL with biceps tendonitis. So 2/5 of the rotation gone to the injured list. Not good. White Sox coming off a great weekend against the defending American League champion, World Series runner-up Toronto Blue Jays. Open a series against the improved Baltimore Orioles tonight at Rate Field. I'll have a recap of that game when it goes final. Tonight, the NCAA men's basketball championship game, Michigan and UConn. Michigan a 6.5-point favorite. The total, 145.5. And that Michigan coach, Dusty May, a former manager at Indiana where he went, he said, to learn how to be a coach from Bob Knight. Well, he's one smart cookie. His team practiced dealing with depth perception in these large arenas like where they're playing in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil by shooting on a mobile hoop inside Michigan Stadium, the football stadium, better known as the Big House. I've never heard of that one. That is brilliant. UConn 6-0 in the national championship game when they get there. Michigan 1-6 all-time. Dan Hurley 18-1 against the spread in the tourney since 2023. Now, that leads us all to the Ankin Law question of the day. 312-6 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois. The award-winning Howard Ankin, AnkinLaw.com. What are your thoughts on the Bulls firing their front office today? And would you be good with them hiring Coach Billy Donovan as the new head of basketball operations? I would. What do you say? Best response, a Lou Malnati's gift card, LouMalnatis.com for a location near you. And finally, our Four Seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stat of the day. Insane. In order for NFL fans to watch every football game next season, you will need 10 different streaming subscriptions. Netflix, Prime Video, NFL Network, NBC Peacock, Fox, CBS, ESPN Plus, Paramount Plus, YouTube TV, and NFL Sunday Ticket. And by the way, the Sky made a big move today. They traded Angel Reese to Atlanta for 2027 and 2028 first-round draft picks. Have a great rest of your day. Baseball recaps coming up. Take that.